morning, everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. I'm Bobtheorc, and this is episode 15, where we are fighting the Ottoman Empire. We're going to do a little stream before work, and hopefully I won't get my butt kicked, because these guys are no joke. Yeah, I had a lot of problems yesterday trying to dealing with all this, because it kept on glitching out. My ships would spin in circles, and my destroyer captains somehow got in charge of battleships and they were on crack. Or I guess I could just run away. Well, that works too. I was hoping to sink some of them, but I think that we're going to play it a little careful. All right, so we have. I guess we. Here's this guy. Oh, that's a fleet. The British are definitely coming. That is a fleet. What do I have down here? I have a battleship, 2 cruisers, and a light. That's 37,000 tons of stuff. They're bigger than me. I need some reinforcements. You guys, you guys might be the closest. I think you're the closest. And you are not where I want you to be. Let's see, do I have anything up here? I've got these guys here. These are 1899s. That's a 1902. And then these guys are... There's an awful lot of them, but they are a bit beat up. So I could set them down to deal with that. That's 10 cruisers. That's a bit of a fleet. And these guys are a little on the slow side. I mean, they're all right. That's 10 cruisers. These guys are seasoned cadets. I could probably make that work. These guys aren't that badly damaged. And that's kind of a bigger fleet. How long would it take for you guys to get there? Take me 2 turns. How long would it take for you guys to get here? I think 1 turn. Alright, so... we're going to leave the torpedo boats behind, because they're not as good on the fuel. So we're going to move you guys. And I'm going to move you guys. And just in case of backup, because everything I've got... I should have battleships here. You know, I've got ships here. So let's send... Some of these guys are low on fuel. I'm going to send you guys to Darwin to probably refuel. Oh, wait, I have 5 battleships there. Oh, screw it. There we go. That's the solution right there, buddy. Boom! Alright, so you guys are fine now. You're wanting to pass through Dill. I'm going to be there in 6 turns. Isn't that interesting? Let's... send these guys out to get him. That should be sufficient. Alright, so now I gotta figure out tonnage here, because I've got a lot of guys being probably repaired and stuff. I need to drop like 40,000 tons. These guys have all been suspended. I need 40,000 about? Yeah, about 40,000. The Black Sea guys have priority. Let's suspend those. How are we doing now for tonnage? Oh, we're doing good. Alright. So down here we're pretty covered. I mean, the East Indian Ocean's a large place. I'm going to have to start defending as I take more of this territory. But overall, this is all pretty good. So these guys, 45%. I think we're just going to end up taking Iraq. I don't think we're going to... I would like to get Arabia. Somehow I don't think they're going to pull it off. And I don't have nearly enough stuff here. We were going to invade Syria, I believe, to go retake Syria. I need 25,000 tons. I guess I'm going to send the mine layers there. And you're going to go back there, because if I can secure that, that'd be glorious. You guys are gonna go damn, that sucks. It's in the Black Sea. Alright, so we need to get you guys up there. As a slow ship, he's gonna be troublesome. get those guys up there. They're 2% and I'm at 8%. Not great. Not great at all. But hopefully we can keep this up. We're getting the bigger guns soon. That'll be helpful. Still working on that. Early contact mines 3. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Radio telegraph will be nice. I mean, there's a lot of good things coming. Alright, hopefully we can take the Ottoman Empire. And these guys are at 45%, so let's remember that. And boop. I'm gonna have you run away. What is it, 7:30 right now? So I got about 2 hours to play. And then I have to start getting ready. I have to go to the office. And, you know, I consider myself to have a pretty blessed life. I've got time to play games every day, still get my work done, and it's all about balancing things. Much like everything else in life is about balance. I love this torpedo, but it looks like a hot rod with all those smokestacks there. I mean, these things are just made for speed. Those guys must be so seasick on that thing. Alright. So, not really looking forward to this. These guys are not super fast. 20 of those guys are kind of fast. Alright, so let's try and at least damage them a little bit before our buddies get here. I mean, we can do a little bit of damage. Sink a few ships. And hopefully we don't start at knife fighting range either. So I know the Brits are getting better torpedo technology, and I really need to up my speed game, otherwise I'm going to have a lot of problems. Okay, so I have all these Coast Guard ships. I've got this guy. Where's that? There he is over there. Now he can only go... They only go 18 knots. I might even be better off retreating him, actually. But he's got a lot of firepower with those guns. Except he's cadets. You know what we could do? We could just form him up. I mean, he is pretty tanky. It'd slow me down quite a bit. But I don't want him to get left out in the cold either. I think I want you guys to actually go that way. I don't think I want you actually in the front. I really ought to reform this. No, I really ought to. All right, we're gonna do this a little differently. Yeah, we're gonna do you guys like that. We're gonna slow you down. Actually, we're gonna have you go further to the south. We're gonna do this. It's really hard when he's so slow. Look at him haul ass to catch up, though. But he's got the same big guns as the battleship. I mean, he's a tanky cruiser. Actually, for now, I'm just gonna have you guys follow them until I find the enemy. It's gonna make it easier. Alright, so they see me. Okay, now these heavy cruisers they're sort of garbage with a lot of armor. It's a very well armored garbage. So I'm not worried about these guys. These light cruisers, though. 1.2 kilometer torpedoes, low on fuel. Oh no. Oh, muffin. You didn't stop for gas on the way, did you? Oh no. This guy is very well armored garbage as well. That destroyer is low on. They're all low on fuel. He's got a 3-kilometer torpedo range. Yeah, you need to. You need to die. I think everybody's gonna shoot at you. No, don't turn. Don't turn. Keep going straight. And this guy. He's actually pretty good at being in the back. I wish he was faster, though. Oh, I'm hitting some torpedo boats with the splash damage, I think. Yep, got a torpedo boat. Alright, time for you to start going faster. Start turning a little bit. Now that we've got them largely outmaneuvered, we want at least your secondary guns after him. What's your torpedo range? Your torpedo range is not great. Please fire your secondaries at the destroyer. Yeah, these guys are low on fuel, so this is turning out to be a really great battle for me. Please fire your secondaries at the destroyer, like I told you to, like 15 times. It's like kindergarten children. Let's see if we can take out that torpedo boat too, because that's really my main concern. I don't want those guys getting away. Got 3 more cruisers. You guys are more of the same. Kind of hot trash. Alright. The problem's going to be all those heavy cruisers are coming. They're going to be a bit of a handful. We got to finish these guys off. We were just having trouble hitting those guys. I suppose I could turn them around and chase them, but I don't think that's a great idea. We're going to turn you guys, we're going to send you after the small ships. Because my main battle line is doing, well, battle line, 3 ships. They seem to be doing alright. And this little crappy ironclad's holding his own. He seems to be doing okay. So you guys are going to go there and take care of that. Don't know where the heavy cruisers went, but that's a problem for a little bit later. Well, there's some more stuff from over here, isn't there? I see some sort of shots coming from over there. I don't know what that is, but we want to find out. Let's have you guys start heading over. Oh, that's a heavy cruiser over there. There's 1, 2, 3. So that's you guys. Alright, so we don't want to get involved too heavily with those. So we're going to keep our distance. And you guys just going to go. You're going to start heading in. You're just going to harass them at a relatively safe distance. You guys 1% to hit. Yeah, so we're just gonna kind of keep an eye on them till our battle line gets there. Your torpedo range is small. Okay. I just need to keep an eye on you guys. You should probably fire your main guns entirely at that guy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a flooding hit. That's not great. Doing all right over there. He's done. Alright, so they're only going 18 knots. It's not really that big of a deal. And then you guys just gonna keep circling around. I mean, we've done really well so far. So we're corralling them towards my battleships, and not really doing that much damage. But these guys are super well armored. Oh, I got a destroyer, or destroyed a torpedo. There we go. Nice. That was a nice hit. And make sure you guys know to keep firing at him. And then you guys... Yeah, once they cross each other like that, then it just becomes a real bad day for them. Because then for some reason they just get hit a lot when that happens. Alright. Just keep on pounding these guys with what little ammo you have left. There's a hit. That extra battleship might not have been necessary. It looks like this worked out just fine. I love it when a plan comes together. Actually, this was not planned. That was really lucky. I did not expect my ships to do so well against theirs. That was really good. Really, really good. Alright, so... I took it pretty hard. South Oceania, Indonesian Sea. I really just need to keep their stuff out. Alright, so 41. So he's actually losing the fight. So we're just going to move in there and conquer them. Because they went from 45 to 41. That's doing good. That's doing good. Alright, so... I do need to get Western Turkey. The Dardanelles. I mean, I've got a lot of this stuff I have to gobble up. And I do not have enough. And 47. I could take you guys. I could put you in the Aegean Sea. So I could try and grab some of this stuff. I do need to get the Bosphorus. Veneta. Okay, the Veneta is ready to launch, I think. How many guys do I have? Not enough. Shit, you have a lot of crew on there, don't you? The Veneta. And this Varna needs to get up there. All right. Anybody else in the Black Sea? Not that I see. I'll just store more of you guys on the ship for now. All right. That'll keep them busy. 108. I'm still hanging in there by a thread. Alright, so back over here. You guys are coming. We're going to park you there. I'm surprised you're not more damaged. It was these guys that took the hit. That's what it was. Okay. So you guys are going to go back to Darwin. And you guys are going to go here. Alright, so that's going to work. And you guys are causing me a little bit of trouble. Put you there. Can I build more? No, we're still working on it. And that's just one battleship, right? Yeah, so we're gonna let's try to catch him. Alright. So we can't invade anybody. We've only got these. Honestly, we're gonna need more people in the Middle East. Because that's really ramping up. At some point, you take the Arabian Sea. I think I've got enough guys over here. I think you guys are going to just keep on. You're going to keep on going. Have you guys, we'll kind of rearrange you a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do that. These guys are still repairing. All right, that'll be good enough. I really want to take Gibraltar, but It's not that important for me. Oh, that's right. I need to... Let's get these torpedo boats over here. To help block that off. What are you? You're a torpedo boat. I don't have anybody protecting that. That is a problem. Yeah, I need a lot more ships here. Alright, what do we have? So I've got 2 battleships up there. Now I could send old cruisers. I could send old cruisers over there to deal with stuff. Just to provide tonnage. For invasions. That might not be awful. I'm going to send you guys to Port Sudan, so... anything... These guys are... no, I really shouldn't. They're too... they're too slow. A lot of these guys are... Southeast Asia. I have a lot of battleships in Southeast Asia. But I don't think they're in the ports. I think they're... Assault 59. I'm going to send you guys over. I don't want to completely gut. I don't want to gut Southeast Asia, but I do have enough guys defending over there that I should be... I should be good. Okay, that's going to add a lot of power over there. That should be good enough to take out the Ottomans, I hope. Alright, so we have peace between Japan and Britain. That's interesting. Okay. $2 billion. Now, one option is we could grab their battleships. They have... There's 18,000 ton battleships, the Albion class. We could get just a bunch of big fucking ships. And the Brits have nice battleships. They do. I don't know if I can... They have a lot of battleships. Look at all that. And these cruisers, 8,000 ton cruisers. Yeah, we could do the. I'm not super thrilled with the cruisers. I sank a lot of their... An Essex class heavy cruiser. Is that what you are? You're a Warspite. You know what? Let's... We want Gibraltar. Let's think about stuff in the Mediterranean. We would really like Malta. Malta's expensive. I would like Malta. I can take Malta later, though, if I have to. And we need ships. But the battleships are the important ones. The Newfoundland class. And grab a lot of destroyers. They have a lot of destroyers. It's a 6,000 ton light cruiser. If I select Malta, because Gibraltar and Malta are the big ones that I want. And then we just grab everything that's not a torpedo boat. So we got all of these. We got all these. All right. We could grab the rest of Australia. I don't know if I really want to open that can of worms. I'm not sure where Shetland is. Let's go Google that. Oh, that's north of the UK, I think. I think that's... Yeah, that's those islands north of... You know what would be interesting? You know what would be really, really interesting? Is I could grab Shetland and use that as a staging ground to dick over the Brits later. But then I gotta defend the North Sea. And I have to put a bunch of stuff over there that's gonna be hard for me to defend. But I could make it a remote cruiser base, and I could dick over everybody in the North Sea if I just filled it with raiding cruisers. But I'd lose transports if they had a big fleet over there. It's probably an awful idea. I mean, this would take me to a global level if I took Shetland. It'd be like me having the Falkland Islands. The problem is I'd have to invest major ships there. And I could do the Falkland Island, but I think that part of... I don't think I really want to go for South America yet. I mean, we could grab up a lot of the Pacific. The problem is the Pacific's kind of AIDS. And once I grab the Pacific, I've got to defend it. And it's just a lot of trouble. Because there's a lot of traffic going through the Pacific and going around all these places. This would be a massive increase in territory, but it'd be a lot for me to have to defend. So, that's the real... That's the real dilemma. I don't... My gut feeling is I shouldn't. I mean, the Falkland Islands would be a nice troll, but I don't really want to base in that part of the world. I do want to be able to nail Britain itself. And I can eventually just go conquer all those, although it'll take a lot of time and trouble to conquer. But I only have 500 million, and a lot of these are not... And I could grab... There's just so many things out there in the Pacific. It's probably worth grabbing Hawaii. But no, because I can island hop from New Zealand. When it comes time for me to take this stuff, I can just island hop my way over from New Zealand, and I can just take it. So no, we don't want it. I think we're happy with what we've got here. We're out of the U.S.'s influence, so we don't have to worry about them. Falkland and Scuzzy would be a nice... We don't really need that, because we can work our way around Africa as we take that. We can grab that later, so we don't need that. So, no, the Shetland Islands is really all we want. Do we want any of these torpedo boats? These are... They require lot of crew, don't they? I mean, these have those long range torpedoes. 75. I really don't want to deal with that. All right, here we go. We got a lot of oh, look at all those battleships. We got the stuff we wanted. All right, so we are finally at peace. That is an awful lot of destroyers. I think we do not want to fight that. I don't think we're going to be able to get away. All right. So we had a great peace. We got Gibraltar and Malta, and we didn't have to take them by force. All right, so we are going to retreat. And hopefully we can get away. I mean, it might be better for me to organize all the... No. Hopefully they stay near their cruiser. Well, that's right, my battleship is faster. Alright, so can we get away from them? I really need my ships to go an awful lot faster. All of my ships need to go at least 23. I really want 24 knots. Because everything's just getting faster. We're going to have to do a lot of refits. We finally have some peace. Maybe the minefields will magically start working after this, which would be really nice. Well, that's not good. Alright, so you're going to keep going like that. I mean, let's just let them. We'll just let them fire, and these guys have 3-kilometer torpedoes. All right. Hopefully we can get a good hit on some of these. I could try grouping them up into more manageable. And we'll see if this holds. Yeah, they all just need to be faster. These Coast Guards are too slow to be invasion ships, because you got to be able to run away from stuff. Let's have you on save. Maybe we can end this battle, though. About another minute. Four, 3, 2, 1, and thank you. Alright, we got away. I really need to crush the Ottoman fleet, but I don't have quite the ships to do that yet. It's not great. Here we go, running away again. You guys are 25 knots. Jesus. Yeah, that's going to be a big. That's going to be a big problem. These are nice cruisers that they have there. I might be able to use the battleship to lure the others away. It's 8:30, so we're doing okay on time. Alright, I think they gave up. Alright, we got away. Yeah, the Ottomans are a real pain in the butt because they are persistent. They are quite persistent. Oops. Alright, so there's Argentina. But I don't care about Argentina because it's all the way over here and there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, so now the big problem is we have serious financial concerns. Alright, so let's figure out what we can do about... We're going to have to drop our tech budget down quite a bit. Which is going to really suck. Alright, we have some major overhauls to do, too. We've got a lot of fleet repair we have to do. We're going to resume those. We have, yeah, so we just need to get everything fixed up. How are we doing tonnage-wise? 107. Another 10,000 tons to go. Can we squeeze in the assault? There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we got plenty of crew that we need to start assigning to ships. Just to make sure they don't get mothballed. Alright, so this will take some time to rebuild. It'll be alright. All this will slow down, but that'll be alright too. And we're just gonna... let's just take a moment to sort of figure out what we got. So you're doing fine there. You are not doing fine, so we need an extra 25,000 tons. You're doing okay up there. We're probably going to lose a lot of this area. Because this is going to be a big damn problem. Are the Brits still... the Brits are not allied with the Ottomans anymore. Alright, so... currently, well, Italy's not that chill with us, but currently most people are kind of chill with us. So we got Shetland, not Malta. Alright, so you, my friend, are going to go up here to Shetland. And I got Gibraltar. So we're going to send people up there. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to send Yeah, I already did it. That's fine. Actually, no, we're going to need you guys here in case Italy starts some shit. Alright. So we got that going on. Let's have you sit here and block the Straits of Hormuz. Alright, so we got all that going on. You were trained. It's not bad, actually. Alright, let's have all you guys... We have a lot of people going back to port now. $18,000. Have you guys go into here. Alright, so this is more or less stabilized. These torpedo boats aren't really doing much work out there. I might send them someplace later. I haven't decided if I want to use them to blockade or what. You guys over here... I'm just going to have you hang out. Oh, that's kind of a roundabout way of getting there, isn't it? Let's have you... Alright. I think this is largely chilled out. Now, all of these guys... I need to figure out where I want to put you. We're going to put you up here by... I'm going to have you go to Cyprus. We're going to send all these guys... Let's see. Italy's going to probably end up being next. Let's go pull all these guys back. At least for now. Okay, so all this looks pretty good. And then next turn we have a lot of repairs going on. So let's see how this hits us. We got 8:43, so I got about 45 minutes to an hour. Oh, funny that Persia has oil. Really don't want to fight all this. I could. I've got more battleships now. So, that's an awful lot of destroyers. And torpedo. That is a lot of fucking ships. These are veterans. It would be better if I withdrew. Although the Ottomans are going to eventually take all of this if I don't, because they've got a lot of army logistics. Let's see if I can hit them. Because they're not allied with anybody, so they're not getting more ships. The problem is their ships are really fast. But this is probably the strongest I'm going to be in the near future. It is nighttime. Well, it's daytime. Alright, it's not... Oh, shit. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so you guys, I want to go this way. My Coast Guard ships, I want to go that way. And the mine layer ships, I also want to go that way. Okay. Not ideal. That's a lot of angry smoke over there. You guys need to try to hit that torpedo boat. And get some splash damage in there, maybe. There we go. That's some splash damage. There we go. Alright, so Our biggest objective right now is to kill these destroyers. Shoot you. Shoot you. And hit him with the secondaries. Okay, so he is taken out. Now these destroyers have 3-kilometer torpedoes. And that guy has a 5-kilometer torpedo also. That's not what I wanted to hit. What the fuck are you doing, minesweepers? Alright, you guys need to get... Oh, fuck me. Come on, you assholes. You fucking assholes. Get the fuck out of here. I have no fucking maneuvering room, and this is really pissing me off. This really fucking pisses me off to not have any maneuvering room. You assholes better get the fuck out of the way of my battleships, because I am not turning. I will ram your stupid ass so fucking hard, and I'm gonna get the shit torpedoed out of me now, aren't I? I am just fucked. All of this is just fucking stupid because I couldn't organize my guys. Before I even had them untangled, I was already just getting mauled. I mean, I'll try to see if that works. It won't, and I'm going to get hit, and then I'm going to get pissed. I'm going to restart the battle. Yeah, you guys are all just going to get fucking hit by shit. Yeah, alright, so we're gonna redo this. And I'll be really mad if if it doesn't maintain all of my, fuck. Alright. I'm just trying to say, hey, Rod. It's going alright. Actually, I'm gonna make something to eat real quick while I'm reloading the game. let's be a few more minutes before I have my food. Oh, we got away. I should have probably tried fighting them, but that's just going to be... It's going to be a mess. Yes, we should retaliate. I don't know where we're going to retaliate. So that's conquesting, fine. That's not conquesting, fine. So I need another 1,500 tons. I know. We're not gonna do that. That's gonna be stupid. These guys I could send up here. He's too slow to get away. Let me grab my food and we'll think about it. Problem is my ships are too slow to fight the destroyer swarm. And that is... Oh, food's still cold. Gotta put it back in for a little bit. My tiny dog. 23 knots. We'll go toss you in there. Alright. So we got that. Economy's rebuilding. How much more do we have? Another 10,000 tons. Got a lot of repairing to do. Lots and lots of repairing. What do we got now? 2,000 tons. That's about as good as we're going to get. We can move another 17 guys. Once we get everybody repaired, then we can start refitting things. We'll probably wait till we have the better range finders. I really don't want to go to war yet, if I can avoid it. Although Italy's probably going to start something here in a little bit. I think we're out of guys to assign, yeah. Alright, so 7 months till rangefinders. If I were to... I could do it in 5 if I slow those down. I think we need the rangefinders as quick as we can. Oh, wait, that's stereoscopic too. Why are we doing the stereoscopic first? 5 gun accuracy. That doesn't increase the gun accuracy, it just increases the long range accuracy, which I don't care about that much. Alright, so we're not gonna worry about it. Let's just rebuild our economy and make this work. Alright, let's grab my food and then we will keep going. Well, that was a short-lived peace. Well, nope, never mind. They gave us money. Alright, that's fine. You can give me money. We definitely do not want to spend money on world peace, because that goes against our ethos. Naval budget would be better. Yeah, let's go get money. Alright. And then you guys... Oh, we definitely do not want this shit. We are not prepared to fight that. Well... I could try auto-resolving it. Take a lot of damage. The problem is all these destroyers. .28 knot destroyers. 27 knot torpedo boats. Alright, well, let's give it a try. If we can do a fighting withdrawal. The problem with the torpedo dodging is once they get close, it just turns into a shit show. You're gonna retreat. I'm gonna attach you. I'm gonna attach you. The Coast Guards are gonna detach. And you're going to detach. And then everybody's going to retreat. Alright, so fuck. And we're going to start angling off this way. And then you guys If we could spread you out a bit when we engage, maybe this will work out okay. Um, okay, so for now, alright, so what do we have here? We've got these guys. Now your destroyers and stuff are going to chase me. Your cruisers are not fast enough to really do much. And these guys, as slow as they are, they're really not. If you get spotted, you're in trouble. So we're really just kind of hanging out, waiting for destroyers to show up, because you know where I'm at now. You know where I'm at. I'm just going to turn a little bit. We're going to have you follow them. Alright, so cruiser spotted me. That's good. You guys know where I'm at. And then your destroyers are going to try and catch up. Probably. Now the problem is they've spotted the Coast Guard ships. Which is really not what I want to have happen. Oh yeah, they spotted them over there. Alright, so that's going to be a big problem. So we're going to have to turn and engage. Most likely. You guys are just going to keep on running. Oh, I can't hit that far. 15 kilometers. Oh. Now that's an interesting idea. I could end battle having damaged some of them. My gut feeling is I don't want this battle. There's a lot of destroyers, and on the other hand, if I can get my battleships into position, I do quite a lot of damage. And without their fleet of destroyers, they're not that scary. But I'm out of position because of the Coast Guard ships. They're really too slow and I gotta send them home. That's the reality. I have a little bit of damage to some of them, though. Oh, that's interesting. Australia got Britain. Yes, we should retaliate. Right on. It's 110. I need 145. 1,000 tons. Here's another 30. You're 22 knots, so you're going to be all right. You're 23 knots. You're going to be okay. You are 24. You need Constance. Constance needs... Hold on a minute. I just need a moment here. Okay. I'm going to have to take care of stuff here pretty soon. Alright, so the constants is needing crew. Whoa, whoa. Um, 390. Holy crap! It needs a lot of crew, doesn't it? Let's drop you down to 1. And we'll drop you down to 1. Would you not do that, please? I want you to have 1 guy just to keep the lights on. Thank you. There we go. We'll put you there. And the Paxant Looptoid. I need to figure out where I can pull crew for him. Where are you? What's your 522? Okay, so we need... You're in East Asia. I'm going to drop you down real quick. That should be enough tonnage to take care of that. 24,000 tons. Oh, I need to get my assault guy. We need to finish repairing resume you. Resume you. How are we doing on tonnage? Doing great on tonnage. Alright, so this all looks fantastic. And I'm going to have to get ready for work. So, thanks for watching, guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We will continue beating up on the Ottoman Empire next time. And hey, Slav. So I gotta go to work now. But I will try to be on today after work if I'm not too tired. So, you guys have a great week, and I'll see you later tonight. Goodbye.